for the gents and nothing for the ladies, as usual.
Well, champagne and chicken.
It's not a birthday. She only has chicken and champagne on her birthday. Are you still there, Reg?
Hello, Dodo.
Hopefully audience members are as well. Are we advertising the Rock Cruise? Will we give some away?
Yeah.
How many?
1 plus 3.
1 plus 3. One winner gets 4 tickets. Is that the thing?
Yeah.
And the phone number 3658000?
Got it.
You've sorted that out. You know, it's going berserk. They already know. Reggie, you've spotted a sticker?
Yeah, winners. Jenny Gentle. She lives at Wentworthville.
Jenny Gentle.
Yeah, Jenny Gentle. She's a gentle young lady.
Then we'll be gentle with her.
We shall. Lives at Wentworthville. Dougie stickers all over the back of the car. We pulled her over on the Hume Highway. I've got her with me now. I'll put her on, Duggo.
Thank you so much. Good morning. Good morning, Ms. Gentle.
How are you?
It's not my first time, but you'll be gentle with me anyway. You're gentle with everybody.
Absolutely.
I suppose people do jokes about your name all the time.
Yeah, we were just wondering if you'd come up with something original.
I didn't.
No.
No, I'm a bit of a disappointment like that. I remember working in a menswear store, Miss Gentle,
Yeah?
years ago. And a lady came in and she wanted to make a lay-by. She lay-byed a Polaco shirt for her husband. Could have been Polaco, could have been glow weave, could have been an arrow. I think I've just lost Sam's attention again. Are you still there?
Yeah.
Good. And she said, my name is Mrs. Down. And I said, oh, do you have a son, Neil? And she said, no, and I don't have a daughter, Ida, either. It's a funny world, isn't it?
Very funny.
Yes. Listen, just give her the $105, the tank of petrol, and then flick it, will you, Reg? She's not responding.
Okay, Duggo.
See you, matey.
See ya.
Oh, there he is. Joe Cocker with his nodules clapping together as he sings the song, the appropriate song for Nicole in our studio this morning. Looking like a rose amongst thorns. You are so beautiful to...
Oh, brings tears to my eyes.
Just saying how he loved that note he misses. It adds enormously to the song. 28 minutes past 8, we've got the news at 8:30 with Big Al Dro, our old pillow head, who's not commanding nearly as much attention in the studio as she normally does. Are you, darling?
I want to ask Nicole how she manages to look so good in the morning. How does she? Any beauty tips?
I worked out this morning. I got on the Stairmaster and worked out.
That's the stepping machine?
Oh.
So you do that?
Yeah.
That's not really the truth, actually, ladies and gentlemen. Nicole and I were just chatting. She bathes every morning in the blood of young virgins.
Here, son.
For now.
For now.
Weddings, parties, anything at 7:45. One for all the dads this morning. So, weddings, parties, anything, Father's Day. Every Saturday is Father's Day for all the estranged dads. While we're talking about fatherhood, an old mate of mine, Graham Booth and his wife Linda were proud parents as of 6:30 yesterday morning, is it? Yeah, the 9th. I just got the facts through this morning. They've called her Corinne. Graham and Linda, congratulations. If I'd known on the morning, 6:30, heavens, they probably had the radio on.
She North or South Korean?
South Korean, I think she is. I could have played Shout and Deliver for her. She's a remarkable woman, is Linda. Do you know, they live in the West, they're Kurrajong residents. And I rang up one day on a business matter, and Linda answered the phone. 2WS is my station, in the hope of winning a large amount of money, and all she won was a large amount of abuse. What a tragic piece of timing that was. Do we want to get right? Of confusion. Triple MFM.
Life truly is a comedy.
House up. Genesis bringing us up to news time. Minute to 8. In next, Big Al, the DJ's pal with Triple M News and Info. Don't touch that dial.
These are fresh winds from the northwest to southwest are going to keep things pretty nipply. Fine for the rest of the week, though. Currently, it's 10 degrees at 8:06 as the Reverend Dr. Doug flashes his Spencer and dons a beanie to thaw out more of the rock of the 90s, Triple M.
Oh, dear. A beanie, indeed. Penrith colours. There you go. Hunters and collectors. Turn a blind eye to everything, really. Wish it away. Regenerate I drink my own urine prasad. There's a thoughtful man, Party Parcellor. When he brings in the breakfast, he also brings in a tissue so that you can wipe the honey from your fingers. Wipe the honey from your fingers. Crumpets for breakfast?
Golden crumpets.
Oh, them golden crumpets. Breakfast of champions, Reggie.
I think so.
It's 11 minutes past 8, and on the other side of this break, another of your requests. We're getting a bunch of faxes in for fave spots over the years. We have another of those which features the aforementioned Regenerate I drink my own urine, Prasad. As does this Reg'll Fix It. I think we might do this one, Reggie.
Yeah?
Sounds like FUN fun.
Great.
Dear Uncle Doug and Reg, we might do this tomorrow.
Okay.
See how we go. My name is Alan, and I work with Kevin Hudson, who recently won a Ford Festiva from you and Triple M.
Oh, Kev.
Yeah, my request for Reg'll Fix It is of the utmost urgency. In our workplace, Kevin is known to us affectionately as Doormat because of the enormous amount of hair he has on his stomach.
Right.
A problem to which you can relate,
How's he now?
Reggie. No, I'm saying that.
Oh, right.
This isn't in the letter. I'll return to the letter now. An enormous amount of hair on his stomach, chest, and back. Kevin's favourite party trick is to take a cigarette lighter and to light the hair around his navel, where the flames shoot rapidly upward to his chest.
Funny, I've seen things done
Yeah.
with those.
Yes, I know. To stop Kevin from causing himself and others any serious harm, I feel Reg should shave his chest and back clean.
Ugh.
Clean of the forest. Alan Paul. Yes, Alan, we'll help you with that one. That sounds like our kind of shtick. Someone's gotten onto the vibe at last. 13 minutes after 8. I mean, I'd love to put new car radios in everybody's car, but we just don't have time.
Things get a little windier in here as the Reverend Dr. Doug blows in for more of the Rock of the 90s, Triple M.
So that he could see it happening too. You people know me well enough.
Starting Monday on 105.
One on the wireless for a while. That jingly poo. Wonderful to have it back. It's 11 past 6. 8 degrees in the city, according to the instrument on my little desk. It feels colder out there. Are you having trouble with your bowels, Party? Or is
No, it's the chair. It's the chair.
That's what they all say.
It is. Look, I'll do it again. Look. Oh, well, no, I did it before.
Yes, you see. That'll be enough. You chair wrecker. You've heard of home wreckers. You've heard of house wreckers. You've heard of car wreckers. Party is a chair wrecker. You should open a chair wrecking yard.
Yeah.
People who go in and buy spare parts for their damaged chairs. All your friends whose houses you regularly visit.
Yeah.
Now, I haven't heard from Reg. I thought Reg might ring us with Reg'll Fix It this morning, but, you know, since he's become an executive,
Yeah, no.
I'm sure he'll call in later, you know, when the sun's up and he's had his breakfast. 6:13. No, even that hasn't goaded him. 6:13 is the time, and I should mention this. We haven't mentioned this at all, and it's remiss of me to overlook it. We're talking about a fantastic Corvette,
Ooh.
a sensational Corvette, 1961 fully restored Chevy Corvette, a roadster with red leather interior, soft and hard tops, white wall tyres, all powered by a chrome finished V8, a show car, a street machine, as people who move in these circles and want to call such things. A beautiful vehicle. I'm not a big American car perv. I love old American cars and hot rods. And the exception to finned ugliness, in my estimation, is some of the early Chevy stuff. The Corvette's a magnificent and sought-after motor car. Southern Comfort are making one available. You just fill out an entry form wherever you buy your Southern Comfort and stand by to win. We're going to have it on display today, I think, the Corvette, at the Namatjira Hotel at Rooty Hill. Between 2 and 6, and then again on display at the Boulevard Hotel in Enfield. It should be worth having a look at, especially given that you could be the person who drives away in it after they draw the winner. This is Melissa Etheridge for the Ladies' Tune this morning at 6:13. We got Schlock coming up today. Your Stuff by request. Reg'll Fix It. It's all happening. It comes to outstanding achievement. Few can match Jane Fleming's performance in the Auckland Commonwealth Games pentathlon. How many of us will forget the sight of Jane jumping for joy, dressed only in her body-hugging lycra suit that clung to every curve of her highly tuned body? I know I won't. Oh yes, and the sight of Jane leaping victoriously over each hurdle whilst her ample bosom heaved triumphantly across the tape-clad, only in body-hugging lycra. Oh, God, I love the Olympics. I do. Jane Fleming, Darren Clark. Oh, now there's somebody who can fill a lycra bodysuit. A natural bull pole vaulter if ever I saw one. Oh, get me the measuring stick. with Melissa Etheridge before that. Ain't it heavy? No, it's not heavy, it's my sister. Moving up to 6:24, and we have been exhorting you, ladies and gentlemen, to fax us on 369-1626 with requests for things you've enjoyed in the programme over the last 11 years. Given that we've only got 3 weeks or so left, we thought it might be a good idea to play the things that you'd really like to hear one last time before we go. One of the requests was for our Smasheroo Smoke 2 Joints.
Hey.
Which is entirely appropriate. I just saw that it just came across my desk. Party just handed it to me, and at the same time the phone rang. Good morning, Reg.
That's my call.
You've woken up. Isn't that good? What a pity you couldn't join us at the head of the program, Reg.
Well, I'm not used to getting up early on these cold mornings anymore.
I know it's difficult for you executives to live the life of a worker.
I don't think it's got anything to do with exec being not an exec.
Normally, these days, of course, Reg gets up about 9:15, polishes his key to the executive washroom, gets into the Mercedes and drives to work. He's come up in the world, ladies and gentlemen, but he's turned into a bit of a pig. And irresponsible into the bugger, but nonetheless, we will assign you your task here. The other thing we've asked you to do with our fax number, 369-1626, is have one last shot at getting your Fix-It aired. Bunch of really dull ones from greedy people who said, "Oh, I'm glad Reg'll Fix-It's back on the air. I'd like a Rolls Royce."
Yeah.
People who didn't understand the spirit of the thing precluded our getting to air with Reg'll Fix-It earlier, but we got one yesterday that we rather liked, and this is the letter, Reggie.
Yeah?
Dear Uncle Doug and Reg, my name is Alan, and I work with Kevin Hudson with a H.
Hudson with a H?
Catholics, who recently won a Ford Festiva from you and Triple M.
Oh, right, yeah, I remember him.
You do?
Yeah.
Old Uddo. My request for Reg'll Fix-It is of the utmost urgency. In our workplace, Kevin is known to us affectionately as Doormat because of the enormous amount of hair he has on his stomach, chest and back. Oh, you'll be able to relate to this. You two will be able to talk for hours. You'll have so much in common. You can tell him how you collect your moltings and weave them into steering wheel covers, Reg. Kevin's favourite party trick, Reg, is...
Nothing's changed, has it?
Kevin's favourite party trick is to...
Whoa.
take a cigarette lighter...
Oh, I've seen this done.
No, it's not the old manly daily with one end dipped in methylated spirits.
Oh, right.
It's not the dance of the blazing botties.
No, that's a good one.
Yes. No, this is taking a cigarette lighter and lighting the hair around his navel. This is what Kevin does. And then the flames shoot rapidly upward to his chest, apparently.
What a loser.
Then I imagine he trims his beard and does his navel hair all in the one package. Then pops off to St. Vincent's for some vitamin E lotion. To stop Kevin from causing himself and others any serious harm, I feel Reg should shave his chest and back clean of this forest-like growth. Your help would be appreciated in this matter.
That's funny, you know, because I've got something here which might work.
Sounds like you just dropped it, whatever it is.
The old Epi lady.
The Epi lady?
Oh, God.
Oh, look, I've maligned Reg. I said he was sleeping in, and in fact he was just doing his legs before he came to work.
Well, you know how us surfers like to have nice shaved legs.
The International Centre for Epilation and Depilation. It just helps you move faster through the air, doesn't it, Reg?
Well, through the water, yeah.
Yeah. Mate, Alan Paul is the guy who wrote to us. I've got his details, his address, his phone number.
Yep.
And he will take you to Kevin Hudson.
Yep.
And then you will shave Kevin Hudson live on the program.
Cold or hot?
Oh, I don't mind.
No?
Cold, hot, or 9 days old. Maybe you could take some wax with you, too. Why don't you pop into a 24-hour chemist and get some of those strips the ladies use on their legs?
Actually, I know a few ladies. They actually come out and wax him up.
They might wax him up?
Yeah.
On air?
Yeah.
You know a few waxes, do you?
Yeah.
Oh, excellent. Well, we'll look forward to further communication, Reg.
Okay.
On your bike.
Okay.
Reservoir, as they say on the continent.
45. As we take confession and admit that we do listen to the Reverend Dr. Doug on the Rock of the 90s Triple M.
I had a little stain which I really can't explain. I robbed a guide and a guide and a guide and then housed it down the drain. The bastard.
She came all the way from America.
Hello, you great big pack of audience members. Madam's in here, boring bedsit bimbo and stargazing studio strumpet, analyzing the astrological accommodation ads to home in on your house hunting horoscope on the references essential. Hams. Look at the time. 22 minutes to 7. Hit it, Zig.
There's an anti-ad in the break. We exhort you to spot it. What a bit...
Hello? Yeah, look, I was wondering if you could help me. Would you know anything about the toy wind-up trains, Will? I see. Yeah, I'll try them. Thank you. Yeah, Hornby wind-up toy trains. I lost the wheels off the front bogie. Oh, yeah. Look, I'll look under hobbies. Yes. Thank you. Double O gauge Hornby and you do? That's marvellous. Yes, I'll call in immediately. Oh, Gwen!
You got him?
No, but she wants to do that special thing I like.
That's nice, dear.
AC Jones. I've got a fire in my boiler, and I'm heading for the top.
Hang on. Never stops in my station anymore.
And the Bureau sees a mostly dry day, but some suburbs may receive the odd shower. Winds light to moderate from the southeast tending southwest, and the rest of the week is looking fine. Currently it's 9 degrees as we go for 17. It is 8:06. Back to the Reverend Dr. Doug, radio's man of the cloth, accessorising very nicely with rosary beads this morning on the Rock of the 90s, Triple M.
Fumble, fumble, fumble. 6 after 8. It's the Cure for you. Out here and doing it for Triple M shortly. The Cure from 85. We played Close to Me. It's 9 past 8. Roy? Right, and still just 9 degrees in the city. The Magic Fellow had his head over the horizon for a little while now, but no appreciable increase in the temperature. Mind you, the Bureau will probably revise their forecast. It seems to be pretty clear around Sydney at the moment. They're still saying a partly cloudy day with isolated showers. We shall see. Tomorrow, the outlook for tomorrow, fine. Thursday, fine. And Friday, fairly mild. We're giving things away at the moment.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, giving away bulk things. One of the things I haven't really mentioned a great deal in the program, and this is sad because it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. The thing of beauty is a joy forever. We're talking the 1961 fully restored Chevrolet Corvette Roadster with red leather interior and those ported Venturi carburetors. Soft and hard tops, white wall tires, all powered by a chrome-plated V8.
Cool.
A Chevy. A thumping chromium-plated Chevrolet. All you have to do to win this thing is, all you have to do to be eligible to win this thing, let's be accurate here, fill out an entry form wherever you purchase Southern Comfort, y'all, and then stand by to win a beautiful 1961 fully restored Chevrolet Corvette. Go in, buy yourself a bottle of Southern Comfort, fill out the entry form, and pray!
On Triple M, with thanks to Ampol, Rock, and Richard.
Let's make some music.
42-stone, hairy Irish buffhead with a propensity for hurling himself into spindly-legged chairs while pissed.
Exactly.
Yeah, I wouldn't do a deal on the chairs, but you should do a deal on the rest.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea, actually.
Yeah.
What else is there then?
There's, well, no, you don't have the dining room table because you do the Irish jig on top of that, don't you?
And you haven't got any bookcases because you can't read.
I got one bookcase.
And then there's that, the big gym doll, the inflatable doll. Maybe you could use that as a mattress.
Yeah, I'd be interested in that, yeah.
I know a lot of people would say, how could you comfortably sleep on a big gym doll? I mean, you'd fall off, but there is an anchor. Well, if you sleep on your back. It's 13 minutes to 7. Yes. And we'll be chatting to you after the break, won't we, Reg'll?
Thank God for that.
If the police haven't arrived above the horizon.
Yes.
Exhorting people to fax us on 369-1626 with Reg'll Fix-Its.
Yeah.
We're shaving a guy's stomach this morning.
I heard that.
That'll happen in the next hour. We've also been asking people to let us know if there's anything they wanted to hear from the program over the last 11 years. And the faxes are coming in thick and fast. Quite a few people would like to hear some of the humiliations you've experienced. Because we don't tape those.
Yes.
I don't know if you do.
No,
No?
certainly don't.
Just never know what you're into, really. But I got a fantastic fax this morning. It says, Dear Dr. Doug, D-U-G, I want to smoke 2 joints cause it makes my brain hurt less. PZ, I said PS, don't tell my boss, B-O-Z, about this cause he don't know I can use the fax.
He doesn't know he's speaking.
Smoke 2 joints in the morning, the Rude Band from a way back. By request. Thanks, matey.
Okay, see you soon.
Talk to you in 2. 6 to 7 now.
I smoke 2 joints in the morning. I smoke 2 joints at night. I smoke 2 joints in the afternoon. It makes me feel alright. I smoke 2 joints in time of peace and 2 in time of war. I smoke 2 joints before I smoke 2 joints, and then I smoke 2 more. My daddy, he once told me, son, you be hardworking man. My mama, she once told me, son, you do the best you can. But then one day, I met a man who came to me and said, well, hard work good and hard work fine, but first take care of head. So now I smoke 2 joints when I get up. In the car I smoke 2 joints. I smoke 2 joints when I play video game, and at every 10,000 points. I smoke 2 joints in time of peace and 2 in time of war. I smoke 2 joints before I smoke 2 joints, and then I smoke 2 more. My daddy, he once told me, son, you be hardworking man. My mama, she once told me, son, you do the best you can. But then one day, I met a man who came to me and said, well, hard work good and hard work fine, but first take care of head. That's why I smoke 2 joints in the morning. I smoke 2 joints at night. I smoke 2 joints in the afternoon. It makes me feel alright. I smoke 2 joints in time of peace and 2 in time of war. I smoke 2 joints before I smoke 2 joints, and then I smoke 2 more. One joint, and then another. Beside. I think we have 2 joints and go down to the cricket.
It's Maggie's laugh. Entirely recognizable. The Rude Band, as aunties who slip in the tongue, were once known. That's 2 changes of name ago, wasn't it? We were aunties who slip in the tongue, most recently, and then prior to that, whistling sex victims. And the Rude Band originally, Smoke 2 Joints, which was the B-side of You Are Soul.
I beg your pardon. Oh, I see.
Say it quickly, yes. 1986, the hit year of 1986. 3 minutes to 7 is the time at Triple M. Shortly, Big Al, the DJ's pal with Triple M News and Nympho. There's an anti-ad in the break. See if you can spot it. God condemn.
God forgive.
God giveth.
And God taketh away.
Watch how God turns these ashes to ashes.
And look at this dust return to dust.
God makes all things bright and beautiful.
And all creatures great and small.
How much would you be prepared to pray for a God like that?
Well, don't answer. Because with the Catholic God, also received Jesus, his only son.
Jesus lectures the elders.
Jesus drives out the moneylenders.
Jesus raises the dead.
Jesus sacrifices himself to grant you eternal life.
What a combination! God the Creator and Jesus Christ his Son.
How much would you be prepared to pray for a father and son team like that?
Well, don't answer, because Cathtel not only gives you God the Creator and Jesus Christ his only Son, we also give you
the Holy Spirit
at no extra cost.
The Holy Spirit is tastefully packaged in this very attractive dove presentation.
He gives you faith.
He breathes life into your soul.
He looks great on the mantelpiece next to Granny's ashes.
What a terrific trilogy! God the Creator, Jesus Christ, and the Holy Spirit. Ring now on 0055 Vatican.
A free ounce of Buddha for the first 50 callers.
Oh, God. Triple M, 8 degrees at 7 o'clock as we batten down the hatches for some fairly strong winds today. Good morning. Alison Droll with the news update. To our max of 16, it is 7:05. Back to revving up the good Dr. Doug for another half hour of power on the Rock of the 90s, Triple M.
Darling, you're familiar with John Martin, our senior executive, are you not?
Yes.
Old
Yes.
itchy rat.
Nasty habit.
Still, I mean, you know, jock itch is not a pleasant condition. I mean,
Is it, Frank?
you have to live with it and you have to deal with it, and it gives simple and effective relief, just like Panadol. You've seen the ads. I thought, given that I've only got 3 weeks to go here and they're unlikely to sack me in the interim, I could probably play something that John contributed to many years ago when he fancied himself as an on-air person. He's now the president of the Federation of Australian Radio Broadcasters and a man who engenders in most members of his staff inordinate respect, except when he does that. But in those days, he was just Jono Martin, and he was working at 2DU Dubbo.
Oh, so he's actually been on it.
This is one of the jingles he actually recorded. Have a listen to this, it's appalling.
It's the mid-dawn show, it's the mid-dawn show, it's the mid-dawn show on 2DU. Lots of music, lots of news, lots of fun for you from Christmas through to New Year. It's the time to celebrate, so make sure you stay up late and join us here on 2DU. From Friday 22nd to January 2nd, it's a holiday on 2DU. Laughter, singing, that's what we'll be bringing, all the best for Christmas and New Year. So stay tuned and lend us your ear, and we'll fill you full of Christmas cheer. It's the mid-dawn show, it's the mid-dawn show, it's the mid-dawn
You've heard enough, haven't you?
That's enough.
It's only a few seconds left.
music, lots of news, lots of fun for you from Christmas through to New Year.
John Martin, president of the Federation of Australian Radio Broadcasters, in the early days of his career at 2DU Dubbo.
Oh, dear.
With talent like that, how did he find his way to Triple M? He seems a natural for 2-day to me. From something ugly and old to something wonderful and old. Them, from 1965. Babe, please don't go! Oh, babe, please don't go! That's Them from 1965. Not your favourite version, Reggie, is it?
No, I like the Yakka Dakka version
I
better.
like the Yakka Dakka version. He's just a little rock and roll tartlet.
Yep.
Deep down. Reggie, Reg'll's joined us. He checked the surf, you'll be pleased to know, at Bondi this morning.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, he probably never got home last night.
Well, he's homeless, isn't he?
We should play Homeless for him.
Yeah, well. And don't come to my place either.
It's a good old track. We'll play the AC/DC version for you, Reg.
Yeah, please.
Matey, we're back in Reg'll Fix-It mode. This is our first Reg'll Fix-It of the current series, and it involves Kevin Hudson with a H.
Yep, and I didn't realise how much I don't miss this.
Aha, yes. Be getting up early. Well, almost getting up early.
Reg'll be happy. I can get trashed now instead of him for a while.
Yeah, well, I think it's important that you take some heat.
Yeah, well, I have done plenty.
You're getting pretty big-headed since you've become an executive.
Oh, give me a break.
Do you know he had his key to the executive washroom chromed. He did.
And engraved.
Yes. Matey,
Matey.
have you managed to find Kevin Hudson?
Hudson with a H is here, mate. He's hairy. He works for Reg'll, and I tell you what, Reg'll, I reckon he brings half the bugs home in his chest, mate, by the looks of it.
He doesn't kill them, he transports them to a place to be nominated.
I think they brood him out here. And, of course, we've got Alan Paul here standing with his hands in his pocket. He's a very happy man because he's going to see his mate get trashed.
Alan Paul, who faxed us. I should talk to Alan first, shouldn't I?
You should do. But we've also got a bit of a setup here, Uncle. I've got the Epi lady, which I'm going to hit him with. I should hit him with that now. Come here. We'll give it a bit of a run.
The Epi lady?
Yeah.
This is the hair remover?
Mate, I swear. Geez, they're rude, aren't they, these guys?
I know. Bastards.
Do you think that'll work? No? No. Okay.
I should explain to the ladies and gentlemen of the audio radiance, if they weren't tuned earlier, our Reg'll Fix It today was sent to us by Alan Paul. He works with Kevin Hudson with a H. Kevin Hudson with a H's and hairy man.
Very hairy.
He's an Esau of a man.
Like a big yeti.
He's an eyesore and an Esau, and his party trick is setting fire to the hair around his navel.
Yes.
And watching the flames shoot up to his chest.
Yeah, well, the girls are here, actually, from the Grey College. They're going to wax him up shortly.
Also, there's the Epi lady. You're going to take the electrical approach?
Yes, but I don't think the girls would like to see him set fire to his hairy navel and all. But
and you're going to tear strips off him as well?
Yeah, you bet.
Little wax strips, and you've got some Bic shavers there?
Some Bic shavers, yes. We've got Bic medical shavers to shave him. We've got the girls to wax him over. We've got the Epi lady. So he's in for a frightful morning, I'd say. But he should have a chat to Alan, I'd say.
All right, mate.
I'll put him on. Hello, Doug.
Alan, what a vindictive bastard you turned out to be.
Oh, yeah, I love it.
Poor old Kevin. He won a Triple M Ford Festiva.
Yeah, the mug.
And your jealousy has motivated you to take your spite out on him in a very public way.
Yes, get back at him for that.
I've got to know something, Al.
Yeah?
Does he really set fire to the hairs around his navel?
Yes, he does. You can book us at any time.
And the flames leap up his tummy, do they?
Yep. He can singe anyone within a 3-metre distance.
Well, listen, rather than shave all the hair off and wax all the hair off,
let's burn him.
Let's get him to do the trick, and then we'll just shave and wax what's left.
Just a short one, Kev. Yes, Kev.
All right, Al. Sounds like a nice place, doesn't it? Full of nice, caring people.
It is. It's good.
Al, put Reg back on and we'll organise that.
All right.
Thanks, mate.
Hey, the girls are in it. I don't think they've ever seen anything like this before.
All right, so can he do it now? Has he got his shirt off?
No, he hasn't got his shirt off. He's got a sloppy Joe. Lift it up, son. Grab a lighter. We need a lighter.
I hope this doesn't go horribly wrong.
Bunsen burner.
For you kiddies listening at home, these people are professionals. Don't try this in the comfort and privacy of your own home.
Yeah, matches. All right. Alan, do you want to do the thing for us? Okay, whip the shirt up, son.
He's not a Buddhist monk by any...
What do you reckon, girls? Girls are happy.
Oh, it's happened?
Oh, no, the girls are happy. This is going to happen. Here we go. Light her up, son. Stand back, please. You should see this. He's about to light her on the navel. There it goes. Up the chest. Oh, mate. I tell you what, that's better than what I've seen down behind the Manly Surf Club.
Well, there's so much less hair there. All about this. I think she likes me. It's 7:17. We just had somebody ring and say how fortunate it was that when Kevin Hudson set fire to the hair around his navel, only to see the flames leap up to the hair on his chest, how fortunate it was that he wasn't standing on his head at the time.
Oh, yes.
8 degrees in the city, somewhat warmer around Kevin's navel, but 8 degrees in the city, 2 below average. Bankstown 7 degrees, Richmond 8 degrees this morning. Wanji Road, Lakemba, closed in the vicinity of the Islamic Centre because of a religious festival. And an accident reported Lancelot Street and Hunter Street at Condell Park. Lancelot Street. Reminds me, we've got this week's episode of Camelot on the air for you shortly. Right now, though, 7:19, we'll cross back to Reggie in about half an hour to see how the waxing's going. A whole lot of waxing going on. Back into the stereo for now with Red Hot Chili Peppers and the Under the Bridge Five. Call me women. An unauthorized biography. King Arthur. I beg your pardon. Arthur, would you stop eating for a second? I mean, I know you're the king and everything, but how am I supposed to tell the story when...
Tell me a story, tell me a story, tell me a story before I go to bed.
Shut up, Excalibur, you stupid sword. Thank you. What? Why are you stuffing your face so disgustingly? Have you got bulimia or something?
Now if I were a carpenter and you were a lady who knew many
No. She had anorexia. I know, I'll ask the Queen. Guinevere!
Got an headache! It's the narrator.
Yes.
Oh.
A horse of a different thing. And I need your help.
Oh, well, you want me to narrate something for you? Or we could narrate to each other over dinner, perhaps, and then a big-time story.
Mutual narration, yes, thank you. But actually, I just wanted to find out why Arthur keeps stuffing his face.
Oh, is that all? Well,
but we shall not find out why Arthur keeps stuffing his face until after this commercial break.
Oh, heretics must die, 'tis true, but why not try to convert them too?
Of course, heretics must be slaughtered, but what's the point of overcrowding hell when you could be populating paradise? Call Claremont's Conversions, and our patented catechism torture methods will bring that pagan round to the one true faith before he's burnt at the stake. Which would you rather have smouldering on your lawn? A Christian martyr or just another infidel? Claremont's Conversions. We turn them, you burn them, that'll learn them. Now, you were saying?
Oh, right. Arthur's stuffing his face because he wants to be as heavy as possible. You see, today's tax day.
Tax day?
The day when all his peasants must come to Camelot. Thank you, and pay tribute to the king with his weight in gold.
Acapulco gold.
Oh, no, Merlin, real gold.
Bummer.
Or silver, or wheat, or wool. You see, they have to give Arthur his weight in whatever is the main product in their province of Camelot.
Is Mullumbimby a province of Camelot?
No.
Double bummer.
Yeah.
Sex with a male.
Right. I think he said he'll get on the scales now. Start standing in the presents in alphabetical order.
Hear ye! The king will now accept his tribute. Come forward, all ye aardvark farmers. No, okay, in the abattoir.
Your Majesty, your loyal abattoirs hereby present yous with your own weight in the fruit of our honest labour. Kidneys, you got your liver there, the black pudding, a popular favourite, lamb's brains, ox tongue, and marine mammal blubber. We're nearly there, Your Majesty. Now, I'll just throw on a few kilos of tripe.
Oh, wow, man. Arthur's got puke propulsion. That should come in handy on his quest.
What quest?
But the secret of the quest will not be revealed until the next episode of Camelot! An unauthorized biography. If Arthur doesn't want that tripe, can I have it? It's novelty night at Ken's Karate Club. Thank you so much. Or won't he?
Yes.
And there's an ad in the paper this morning that says, Campo's back. Come and see Campo go around Australia versus Scotland, 3 o'clock Saturday afternoon at the SFS. I mean, really?
Yeah.
I mean, make up your minds, boys.
But maybe they were foxing too.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, now.
Accommodation at the Hilton.
Yep.
And tickets to the game.
That's right.
And they're also selling these packages, aren't they?
That's right, for $140.
All right, seems reasonable to me.
Matey,
Again, I'm very easily impressed. It's 8:15, 7:45. And once again, thanks, Damien Keogh, for coming in. It's lovely to see you.
See you, son.
Couldn't shut him up, could you? He's standing there gabbing the whole way through. It's funny to see him in here with all us short asses, though, isn't it?
I know.
It's like Snow White and the Seven Dwarves of the sporting world. And we've got Grumpy and Ethnicky.
Sleepy.
If only Darky could have been here. He'd have enjoyed it.
Bye-bye.
Baby animals. At 14 to 8. Baby animals. That was my impression of a baby pig.
Very good, too.
Yes. A bit of snorting, nothing quite like it in the morning. It's 11 minutes to 8, and she does this. Whenever she comes in waving her hands like she's got something really important to say, you can bet that somebody's lost their pet budgerigar.
No, we've
got our winners.
Oh, we've got our winners. I see. I'm sorry.
Billy Moore.
Billy Moore. Please, sir, may I have some? And Jackie Elias. No relation?
Oh, no.
No.
Coincidence, both football names.
I see. Billy Moore and Jackie Elias. They will be heading off to the Hilton Hotel, having a fantastic night with their partners. Do sa do, a bit of brekkie and how's your father, and the game, of course, as well. The sensational test between Great Britain and Australia. How thick are Mal Meninga's eyebrows? Very thick, very, very thick, all of the above. Tick whichever box you like, it seems appropriate to me. Well done, Franco Vincenzo Maurizio. Our thanks to the Hilton Hotel. Moving up to 10 to 8, Warwick, the barking traffic girl, has been active, quite remarkable, given the appalling state of his leg.
No, thanks, I feel intimidated enough.
It was a very, very funny sight.
I can imagine so.
A small, lumpy person standing next to this tall, thin... Look.
Or several lumpy people in there.
Lumpy? Because Reg'll's in here as well.
Oh, of course.
In fact, Reg'll's standing next to Damien Keogh. It looked like a golf club. So, matey, are we in shaving mode?
Yeah, we've tried the big shavers. They did an alright job, but they weren't, he's got so much hair on him, it's like we need a ride-on lawnmower more than anything else.
I should point out, ladies and gentlemen, he is Kevin Hudson with a H, and his friend, or his one-time friend, Alan Paul, wrote to us, faxed us, in fact, as a part of the new edition of Reg'll Fix It, and said, we want to get the hair off this bastard because he tends to set fire to all the little curlies around his navel and watch the flames leap up his chest.
He likes doing that, too.
He did it for us earlier. In fact, we suggested that he should have done it standing on his head.
He should have done, yeah. That would have been the end of him. But
literally.
Yeah. But we've got the girls from the Grey College for Scientific Beauty Culture teaching girls to be beauty therapists. 4 of them out here. They're doting over Kevin. He's laying on his back with his shirt off, with the hot wax poured over his chest and around his neck, shaking like anything. How you feeling, son?
Freezing.
Yes, well, there it is. And they've already pulled a little bit of hair off in between his eyebrows. His eyebrows actually joined in the middle, but what he doesn't realise is when you do that, it grows back 3 times as thick and he's going to look like a unicorn.
He's going to look like Mal Meninga. He's going to look like Mal Meninga was his mother and Robert Menzies was his father.
Yeah. So anyway, so the girls have got it all set up here. They've got the wax on him around his neck and all the other hairy bits, which is just about all of him. And they're going to rip strips. So let's rip strips.
All right, well, can we hold the phone next to Kevin's face?
Here we go. I'll just hold it over there. Okay, rip strips. Oh! You hear that? Oh, you should see this. It's all pink. Oh, God. And there's a big stretch just going straight up his neck.
Hey, stop, Fred, stop.
What?
Stop.
What?
Stop. Can you tell them to stop?
Stop. Oh, get down here, Al.
I've just had an idea.
What's that?
Well, we don't just take all the hair off.
Yeah?
Get him to put the Triple M logo in his back. Can you do that?
Yeah, sure, I'll do that.
Great. Let me know how you go.
You wanna get right?
Look, the old fork, it's Kel. 5 minutes to 8 is the time. Shortly, Triple M News and Info, but before we go to the news, I should play another request. We haven't done one this hour, as I understand it.
That's true.
We're playing your request. If there's something you'd like to hear from the last 11 years of the prog, we're going to try and squeeze it in for you in the remaining 3 weeks of the Doug Mulray Breakfast Show. This one's sent to us by Wayne Burton, who says, Dear Uncle Doug, could you please play that classic track by Aunties Who Slip in the Tongue? Awfully sorry. Mowing the Weeds. Aka, the Tears for Fears track, Sowing the Seeds of Love. I hate Tears for Fears. And this gave me a lot of pleasure. Here you go, sunshine. For Wayne Burton. Aunties. We slip at the tongue.
Tomorrow will be fine. Chance of showers Saturday and a wet Sunday. Currently it's 9 degrees at 8:06. As wet as you want, Doug. As we take confession and admit that we do listen to you on the Rock of the 90s, Triple M.
No accounting for taste. Cindy's back. Cindy the inflatable Bimbo Baggins will be in shortly with some horrendous product or another. Hawking the fork as only she can do. Stay tuned. Meantime, cheers. Don't. You won't get it right. It's hardly worth starting. A great big buffhead. Cole Chisel, my dears. And the Ita song, a musical tribute to Ita Buttrose, that princess of credibility, that skateboarding AIDS campaigner. I bet they're not doing that anywhere else. 10 minutes past 8. 10 minutes past 8 is the time. And on the line is Regenerate SI Drink My Own Urine Prasad. Hello, Reggie.
Mate, mission complete.
You've denuded Kevin Hudson with a H of hair.
Yes, well, we've done our best with the amount of hair that he had on him. He's got the Triple M logo on his back, but he can't see it. What's it look like? Oh, you can't see it. Yeah, he can't see it.
We were going to shave it all off, ladies and gentlemen. We decided to actually get a little bit of wax happening and to rip the Triple M logo into his back.
A big Dr. Dan hanging off his back.
Is he able to speak?
Yeah, he's able to speak.
Okay, we should talk to him.
Yeah, I'll put him on. Morning, Doug.
Hudson with a H.
Yep.
Airy Hudson.
A sore Hudson at the moment. A cold one.
Saw Hudson.
And a cold one.
He saw.
Yep.
Well, he was an airy man, but not as airy as he was an hour ago. Mate, how do you feel about Alan Paul organising this this stripping?
Who?
Oh, I see. Your ex-friend whose name you won't even mention anymore.
That's right.
Mate, thank you for being so patient with us.
I'm just going to call him by his nickname now, Doug.
Oh, I don't want to know.
It's Felcher.
Felcher, right, fine. I think so few people would be aware of what that means. We'll get away with it. Matey, thank you for being so tolerant, such a good sport.
That's all right.
I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye, mate. Go and put your shirt on.
Matey.